You're listening to New Kids on the Pod with your hosts, Momba, Tony D, and JYD.
Hello, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to New Kids on the Pod. I am one of your hosts, JYD.
The intro to the show is very misleading.
It is. And with me, as always, except for one time, Momba. Somebody else
for one time.
Somebody is missing 2 weeks in a row.
Is that my shirt?
No, that's not your shirt.
Oh,
What the fuck are you talking about?
I was just like, I have a flannel shirt, and I've left clothes over here before, so I was like, is that mine? Yeah. Tony is not here for not once, but the second time. And not only twice, but in a row. Something's really going on with him.
I don't know, man. He's letting us down.
He's not.
He's letting us down. He's letting our listeners down.
Letting our listeners down. He's letting his fans, all two of them.
His mom and his dad.
Mom and his dad. And he's just not. He's not starting. He's not going. All right. First of all, if you guys don't know, I just noticed it right now. I'm all congested.
There's tissues over there if you want some.
I'm kind of sick. Ooh, I'm kind of sick, so I sound funny.
But even though you're sick, you still decided to show up.
Yeah, and there's proof that I'm sick because when I walked in here and Junkyard opened the door for me, I coughed.
And a big, huge booger phlegm came out of his mouth.
I didn't realize. I didn't realize that the projectile that I was gonna release was that big.
It was fucking gross.
I didn't close my mouth fast enough. This huge phlegm ball landed on my head. So,
and he said he was sick, and he said he felt better. So I assumed, he was better, but obviously not.
I mean, I don't feel that bad.
But anyway, there's tissues right there. You should probably grab some.
All right. I don't want to blow my nose on the air though.
I'll turn your mic off temporarily. So, like we were saying,
all right. I'm gonna turn my mic off.
Tony ditched us again 2 weeks in a row. I'm pretty sure everybody can still hear you blow your nose. Anyway, so everybody send your hate mail to newkidsonthepod@gmail.com directed at Tony for not showing up.
Is my mic back on?
It is.
All right. Yeah, I don't think that helped at all, but whatever.
So, yes, he's letting everybody down. He's letting his team down, his podcast mates.
Well, last week he did. What did he say last week? That he was sick?
He had the sniffles.
That he had the sniffles.
And that
and today he said that he has to pack
for tomorrow
and wash clothes, but it'll take us an hour to do this. He's probably going to be
hour and a half.
Yeah, he's probably going to be up all night, so he had time.
Not only that, but we all know he doesn't drive. It's not like he's driving to Tennessee.
So
he, he's going to be sleeping in the car. I don't know what the big deal is.
I don't want to like jump too ahead of ourselves, but
should we call him?
We may have open casting calls.
I think we should call him. I'm going to see if I know I said our thing doesn't work. It doesn't work very well. Hopefully you won't get feedback or static, but I think we should give it a shot. And then we can talk shit to him on air, and he can tell us why he let everybody down.
What if it sounds really bad?
Hopefully it doesn't. We're gonna try it out. Give it a little shot.
It's really loud too. Should probably turn it down.
You don't think he's gonna answer?
No.
Your call has been forwarded.
Shit.
That seemed like that wasn't enough rings. I think he probably hit cancel.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think we should try again?
No, I think we should carry on. We don't need him. If we're sitting here dwelling on him, it's only going to give him more attention. He doesn't deserve.
All right. I guess he's not going to answer.
All right. Moving on from that unsuccessful segment. I want you to know that I'm disappointed in you.
And me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you didn't notice something. I'll give you a chance.
You're wearing a different hoodie.
Yes, I am wearing a new hoodie.
Who bought you that?
Huh?
Your girlfriend bought you that for
My
Christmas?
girlfriend's parents bought it
Wow.
for her.
See, they're like, stop wearing that stupid ass vamp hoodie.
Yeah.
They bought you a new hoodie.
I was hoping you would notice this. 2016 is coming to an end. We're moving into the new year, and I feel like I needed a change. And thankfully, my girlfriend's parents bought me a hoodie.
Oh, I am thankful too.
Now I can wear this one out.
You're gonna wear your Bulls basketball hoodie.
Yeah, there's a Bulls basketball hoodie,
and your vamp hoodie.
and I'm gonna interchange those two.
What about that gray one?
I don't know where it is.
No.
And there's other hoodies in my house and shit like that, but I've just gotten so big I can't fit in them. Like there's a polo hoodie. It's actually really nice and it feels nice, but when I put my arms in the sleeves, it's like putting the meat in those sausage wraps.
Yeah.
The sausage link wraps.
The skin.
Yeah, I don't even bother.
All right, let's go ahead and get to our Urban Dictionary word of the day, shall we?
What is it?
Voluntold.
Voluntold?
Yep. Voluntold.
Huh. It's when you tell somebody to volunteer?
Kind of. You're on the right track.
Oh, that was close. All right, what is it?
So, voluntold, the exact opposite of volunteering. Always used in reference to an unpleasant task to which you have been assigned by your boss. Example number 1. Coworker 1. Here you got a transfer. Coworker number 2. Yeah, I didn't want to, but I was voluntold.
Oh, okay.
Let me use the second example. Example number 2. Coworker 1. You want to go fishing Saturday? Coworker number 2. I can't. I got voluntold I have to work this weekend.
Ah, okay. So it's like when a boss is like, hey, do you want to come in? We kind of need you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you're like, I mean,
Fuck.
do I have to?
Like the other day, so yesterday I was pretty sick and I wanted to go home. I wanted to go home early, but my supervisor asked me to stay later. He's like, hey, because this other guy called off because I guess he was sick. He's like, hey, we need you. Can you get this done? And I'm like, I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here, man. He's like, yeah, but we really need you and we need this done. Can you do one for the team? It's like, well, you're not really giving me an option here. So, is that what it's like?
Exactly. That is exactly the definition of voluntold. And whenever you say that, you will hear. So, what did your boss say to you again yesterday?
Oh, he voluntold me to stay later. Even though I was dying.
Huh. Did you die?
No.
Okay, good. Okay.
And there was no diarrhea explosion like last time.
In the bathtub?
Yeah, in the bathtub.
It's hilarious.
That was one of the, I mean, today is Thursday, the 29th, right?
The 29th. When the listeners will be listening to this tomorrow on the 30th.
Okay, so this is, the new year is about to be upon us. 2016
Sunday.
2016 is coming to an end. I think that was one of the lowest points of my year.
I think it was possibly... See, I can't say it was exactly the worst year I've ever had, but because I did get married, which was a high point.
Yeah.
But it was a pretty shitty year for the most part.
I think in altogether it was just a shitty year. I mean, like this week, a lot of people were mourning the death of Carrie Fisher.
Yes, rest in peace, Carrie Fisher.
Also known as Princess Leia, who she's most well known for.
Right. She was also in other movies, though, like When Harry Met Sally, The Burbs.
Oh, yeah, she was in The Burbs.
Yeah, she was the wife of Tom Hanks.
That's pretty... 60 is not... I mean, you're obviously up there, but you're not that old.
No.
And...
Her mom died the day after. She just died
Betty
yesterday.
Reynolds?
Yeah.
That's rough.
It is. Sucks, man. I'm a big, huge Star Wars fan.
Uh-huh.
And
oh, shit, we still haven't...
we don't have Tony.
Yeah.
We were supposed to have a Star Wars trivia last week.
I don't care about any of it.
Yeah, right. I'm going to fuck you up, Momba.
What is Princess Leia's last name?
Organa.
No, it's organ donor, you idiot.
Well, that's her.
Now she's
her birth name is Skywalker, but
yeah,
you know.
Now she's an organ donor.
It's too soon for that. It's too soon. It's been 2 days, man. Lottie's not even cold. You're an asshole.
I don't. And then her mom just kicked the bucket. That's rough. Especially, I guess Carrie Fisher's daughter. It's like, well, what the fuck? What do I do now?
You mean Carrie Fisher's mother?
No, but her daughter.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I seen pictures of her daughter, and like people were like, "Oh, I feel so bad for her."
Yeah, her mom and her grandmother in like 2 days.
In the same week.
It sucks, dude.
I don't know what I would do.
I don't know either, man.
I think if my mom kicked the bucket, so my mom's fairly young. She just turned 45.
Yeah, she's pretty young. She's like my sister's age.
Oh, well. So if my mom kicked the bucket, I'm not in a place in my life where I could fully take care of myself. I mean, I probably could, but
You just don't want to.
I just don't want to. So if my mom croaked and kicked the bucket, I'd probably say, I'm like, well,
I
have no choice. I'm just gonna. And I was like, my mom's going out. I'm going out too.
I mean, I don't know. If my mom died, I'd be devastated.
I'd probably drive right into Lake Michigan.
I mean,
For those who don't know, Lake Michigan is the largest body of
water.
lake water. I didn't know how to phrase that.
Or regular water.
Regular, not ocean. What is the opposite of ocean water?
Instead of, well, it's not really called ocean water. It's called salt water. That's what's in the
Yes.
ocean. And the opposite of salt water is fresh water.
Okay, it's the largest body mass of fresh water, Lake Michigan.
In the U.S.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, yeah, man, if my mom passed, I'd be devastated, man. I don't know what I would do. You probably wouldn't hear from me for a while. This podcast we wouldn't record.
But it would be for a great episode
Why?
because we would reminisce. I would reminisce about about all the moments we had when she made me pozole, when it was her birthday. Was it her birthday or her
No, it was her boyfriend's retirement party.
And she was handing out carrot cake.
Oh, no, that was her
birthday.
That was her boyfriend's birthday,
Oh.
I think.
Well, anyways, I got
No, it was her birthday. You're right.
and I got carrot cake out of it. I never had carrot cake.
See, she's giving you such new...
Your mom has fed me more than my real mom ever will. my mom never cooks. Ever since I was a kid, she's always like, "What do you guys want? McDonald's? All right,
Or Pizza Hut."
Yeah, I'm not cooking. Fucking whip up some McDonald's and call it a day." You know what? Not to sound cynical, but maybe I wouldn't miss her if she crushed.
You're such a dick. Don't say
I'm
that.
just
That's
joking.
mean.
I'm just joking. My mom's great. But yeah, I mean, and also all the other, just has been a weird year.
Here, before we talk more about 2016, because we can go a whole episode of 2016.
I think we should.
Well, we probably will, but hold on. Let me just get to the email. We got an email to read real quick. It's only one.
Okay.
Can you guess who it's from?
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say it's from Miles Teller.
Yeah, I wish. I wish it was from Miles Teller.
My girlfriend's just texting me right now. She's watching The Spectacular Now. So that's another Miles Teller movie.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's him and Shailene Woodley.
Ugh.
He plays a disgruntled youth.
You mean Divergent? Because they were in
The
that together.
Oh, they weren't? Okay, yeah. I don't know how many
Is this like a
movies.
sequel of
I don't know.
Divergent?
It's the prequel to Divergent. It's before the world goes to shit.
Oh, okay.
All right, what was the email?
This is from our dear good friend Chester Cheetah.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised Pancho Villa didn't send us an email. Did they fucking cancel your email too?
He probably got tired of us not answering his questions.
We answered his questions.
We don't answer all of
We
them.
didn't answer one. Anyway, I think Chester Cheetah is taking a page out of Pancho Villa's book. The subject is, would you rather? JYD, would you rather give the crustiest of groceries a rusty trombone or eat a Costco pack of the ookiest cookies?
All right, so would you eat...
Chester El Cholo Cheetah.
Would you rather... So rusty trombone has to be a guy.
Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be rusty.
You know what a rusty trombone
Yeah,
is?
yeah, it's when you put your lips up against the butthole that's got poop on it,
And
like
then
dried
you
poop.
reach around and then...
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so
I forgot
it
about
has
that part.
to be a dick.
You're right. It's got to be a dude.
So you either have to
Lick,
eat a dude's butthole while you're...
but it's got to be
you're-
crusty butthole.
Yeah, the worst. Or you have to eat a pack of...
Ookie cookies. For those of you who don't know, those are
That question was... It was directed towards you, right? So
Yes.
I don't have to take part? Okay.
no, but if you want, you can.
I would rather not.
For those of you who don't know what ookie cookie is, it's cookie with jizz on it.
Yeah. There's a game that people like to play.
I mean, I don't think if you actually like to play it.
There's no winners in Ookie Cookie.
No.
Isn't it? As a group of guys, they start circle jerking,
Yeah, and they put a cookie in the middle
Whoever's the last to come
on the cookie
to reach climax.
But you have to jizz on the cookie.
And whoever's the last to
jizz.
Ejaculate has to eat the cookie?
Yep.
What's your answer, Joker? There's no winners in no cookie, by the way.
There's not only the... Yeah, there is.
All right, everybody that doesn't have to eat the cookie. But if you come first, people are going to be like, wow, why'd you come so fast? They're going to start accusing you of being gay.
What if it's a bunch of gay dudes?
Then that's not a problem. They're like, yeah, you're correct. I'm better at being gay than you.
I'm more turned on by men than you. I'm more gay than you.
Yeah.
Wait, you think they make fun of each other? Like, you straight, you heterosexual, you?
Yeah.
Like, instead of saying, like, people use, like, terms like fags and homo and stuff like that to, like, straight people to, like, insult, their straight friends. Do you think do they do the opposite? Like, are you heterosexual, you hetero?
I think...
You love the pussy, don't you?
There was one... Zach Galifianakis had a hilarious joke like that, where I guess he said he went to an all-boys school where a majority of the boys were gay. So since he was only a straight boy, they would pick on him. They're like, hey, Zach, where you going to get some pussy? How would that feel?
Well, you would feel left out, wouldn't you? Because, fuck, I wish I was gay.
Yeah, I wonder how it would feel if you just were surrounded by gay men and they just picked on you. They're like, hey, straighty. Or what's another? Hey, hetero.
Oh, man. Anyway, I think nobody wins in either of these questions. Like, so I think I would pick the cookie. I don't think I could lick a dude's asshole.
Yeah, I mean,
and jerk him off at the same time.
I would say, how is the cookie presented? Is it like you don't see it?
I'll just pretend it's frosting.
Would you not and it might be good depending on the diet of the men.
That's true. If they eat like a lot of fruits and vegetables,
if they eat a lot of pineapples, that might be the best cookie you've ever had.
Yeah, it's true.
It might be very sweet.
A pineapple cookie.
Now, if you have a diet like mine,
it'd be salty and gross and fatty.
All right, I'm going to tell you guys a story.
Oh, God.
Because I think it's hilarious. I don't think I've ever said it before. And I hope my girlfriend doesn't listen to this because she might be upset. But actually, it has nothing to do with her. This is like way before. This was when I was a kid. Anyways, I was dating this girl. And we're having intercourse. And she was going down on me.
Sexual intercourse?
Sexual intercourse. Vaginal, and then we moved to oral. She was going down on me. And then, this was when I wanted to copy the stuff that I seen in pornos. Right. I was very inconsiderate. So I told her to just eat my load. Now, mind you, my diet have always consisted of straight fast food and red meat. If you don't know, red meat and a shitty diet makes your gunk taste awful. From what I hear. I've never tried it myself. So
yeah, sure you haven't.
So, anyways, I reach climax, and she ingests it. She swallows it, and then she immediately looks up at me with these eyes like she's about to cry, and she was like, "Please don't ever make me do that again."
Oh.
So
did she tell you what it tasted like?
No, I was like, you know what? I'm sorry. You don't have to. What are you doing, Jacob?
Nothing. I'm listening.
Oh. So you take the cookie?
Yeah, I would pick the not just one cookie. It's a whole Costco pack of Ookie cookies.
Oh, a whole Costco pack? And you have to eat it in one sitting?
I mean, I don't think that's possible. Even if they weren't Ookie cookies.
You can eat a whole pack of cookies.
Oh, it depends. No, not the Costco pack. Have you seen those big ass? They're like triple the size of a regular just pack of cookies.
Oh.
So no, I don't think I could.
So you would have to have a couple a day.
Yeah. But by then the it won't be so Ookie. It'll be more like dried.
Yeah, so you might even need to
It'd be like iced.
These are very hard.
Remember those iced oatmeal cookies?
I'd never eat oatmeal cookies.
Well, anyway, there's the iced ones. That's like the dry icing on it.
Yeah.
It's probably like that. That's what it would look like a dried iced oatmeal cookie. It probably wouldn't taste like one.
So if it's dried already, you probably wouldn't even like. It won't be all slimy. So
no.
Yeah, the cookies is a better option.
Yeah, I'll take the cookies over the rusty trombone. That's gross.
Thank you for the question, Chester. These are hard hitting, very informative,
very thought provoking. All right, Pancho, I missed you this episode. I usually am annoyed by some of your questions. but I enjoy them nonetheless. So shoot us an email. I missed you. You know who I really miss?
Oh.
Mr. Very Nice.
Oh yeah, he was.
He is fantastic.
I wonder what stopped him.
I don't know. I hope he's okay.
I think he's the one that. I think he's the one that released Hillary's emails. They got assassinated.
Yeah, I don't think so. But Mr. Very Nice, if you still listen, I don't know if you do. Dude, give us a fucking call, man. Let us know you're still alive. Like you were a pivotal part of this podcast back, when we first started. And it's been like 2 years already. And we haven't heard from you in at least when was the last time we heard from him? A year ago?
More than that, I think.
I mean, I hope you still listen.
People are starting to worry.
So I really, really hope that you
just send us a hey.
Do say something. Just give us a fucking call, man.
We're worried.
We are. Just let us know you're alive. If you let us know you're alive, we'll leave you alone for at least another year.
Yeah, we won't bring you up.
We won't bug you for a year, and then the following year we'll bug you again. So, do us that favor, please. Excuse me. Anyway. All right.
Don't if you know make it down, but that's my some more. With a ranch and a box and a mess. If you know it, you're down and you fall, you don't hurt your balls. You don't want to someone if you pass.
All right, enough of that.
No Kids on the Pod. You're listening to No Kids on the Pod.
We only have
Now,
limited
really
time,
nice.
and we got to use it to the best of our abilities.
All right, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and finish talking about 2016. What was the highest point of 2016 for you?
The highest point, the highlight.
The highlight of your year.
I guess I don't want to be cheesy.
Your girlfriend, meeting your girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean she's great. She's perfect. Things have been going. I guess we started dating back in May, but that's not when I first. You know what I'm talking about, Junkyard.
Not when you first got in with her.
Yeah. But things have been going pretty good. And
Do me a favor, fix your mic, dude. It's killing me. It's
what's
like
wrong with it?
You're too far away from it.
Can you not hear me?
No, not really that well.
Okay, I'll put it closer. How's that?
Can you just stretch it further away?
I'll just keep it like this.
All right. Then I hear you breathing.
Is that?
I don't know what's worse.
Is that fine?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Are you gonna edit that out or?
Nah.
Okay.
We'll keep it.
Great. But yeah, she's probably the best part. Also, that trip that I took with our friend Rudy to Key West.
Oh.
That was pretty good. That was a good time.
Yeah.
I got annihilated drunk that time.
I agree with for you, is your girlfriend being the best part of your 2016.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, I didn't really have a lot going on.
I think she's nothing but good for you.
I mean, career-wise, I didn't really hit any goals. I kind of just stayed the same. I didn't really do much of anything.
I kind of wish Tony had a girl that would make, his life better. And, more responsible, showing up to podcasts and wanting, things of that nature.
Yeah, but I don't know. You can only lead a horse to water. You can't make him drink.
Yeah.
Maybe he's on to better things. Maybe he got another offer from a podcast.
Like which one would offer Tony a podcast? Or a hosting position? Nothing good. Nothing that I listen to. I don't think Joe Rogan's looking for a host or co-host.
What if it's a podcast like To Catch a Predator, but the tag is in order to catch a predator.
You have to be a predator.
You have to be a predator.
So Tony's the predator.
Yeah, he'd be perfect at that.
He would be.
And then a guy would show up at the house. He's like, just as I suspected, because this is exactly what I would do.
He'd as soon as they hear him come in, he'd hide.
Yeah.
I've hid before.
Yeah.
This is where I would hide. And
Yeah.
he opens the door to the closet. Boom, there he is. I knew it.
And then the guy comes up with an excuse, and then Tony finishes the excuse for him. Yeah, I've used that one before. So the guy's like, "Oh, we were just hanging out." Yeah. I said the same thing, buddy.
It's I didn't know she was underage.
Yeah.
I've said that one too.
Yeah. Yeah, we never know that they're underage.
Dude, that sounds like a great show. God.
A predator is the only way to catch a predator.
Yep.
I should pitch that premise. See what Chris Hansen says. You think the network would go over?
What? Yeah, they would love it. What's that Denzel's line in Training Day? You got to be a wolf to catch the wolf, or something like that.
I haven't seen that movie in years, but I mean, it makes sense.
Right. Man, that's a good.
That's a good premise.
That's a good premise.
We should pitch that. That is patent pending to all use. That is part of NKOTP Incorporated. Don't steal our idea.
If we see this shit on TV, we're suing.
Yeah, exactly. If we see a pedophile
Catching another pedophile,
we'll know.
So wait, what? So what was the lowest part of your year?
What was the lowest part of my year?
Yeah, 2016. The worst part.
I didn't really have any bad parts.
Then why did you hate?
Oh, also, I take that back. I bought a car.
Oh yeah, you did buy a car.
I got well, it's not brand new, but it was new.
New to you.
Honda Civic, which was a great,
very cute car.
So, you know what? When I drive that car, and somebody's getting on my nerves, or I'm trying to tell somebody to go, I want to like wail on my horn, but I feel like if I did that, it would only amuse them. Yeah. It would only amuse them. Like when I'm trying to get somebody to turn or go at a green light, if I beat my horn, it's not going to be like, hey. It's going to be like, excuse me, can you please move?
With a list.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Well, take your time. So I like tap it. I don't want them to get the full meep.
Meep meep.
But I mean, you had a full year, right? You bought a new car.
That was last year.
Oh, that was last year?
That was 2015. I bought it in December of 2015.
Okay, well that's practically 2016.
But it wasn't.
Okay, so you got a new car.
No, I didn't get a new car. That was 2015.
You got a new side job.
I did, but I wouldn't call that a plus. Because if I didn't have to pay for a wedding, I've got a new side job if I didn't need the money.
Probably you got married. That's probably the biggest.
That's the biggest thing. That's the best part of 2016 was me getting married.
How does it feel so far to be married?
The same as it did before I was married, to be quite honest with you.
Is there even a point to getting married?
I mean, yeah, because the main part was for me to be able to start the paperwork process so she can start the citizenship process. We'll be married via church next year, so I mean, hopefully it'll be close to being done by then, and we can start our lives together soon.
How's the process moving along?
I'm actually more excited for the next wedding because that's like the big one. That's where we're all gonna get fucked up and have a good time, and I'm going on my honeymoon and get my dick wet and shit like that. You know?
Does she know about this?
She does. I remind her of it every day. I'm like, like today.
Just so you know, 2017, you getting all the dick.
Exactly.
It's
like you've gotten some of the dick, but you're getting all of the dick.
Yeah.
Like, I told her today. Actually, she was saying like, for some reason she brought up the hotel we're staying at for the honeymoon. And she's like, what if the room's shitty? Like, what are we going to do? I'm like, who cares? Like, first of all, the only time we're going to be in the room is when we're fucking. Yeah. And what do you care what it looks like? The only thing you're going to be seeing is the ceiling and the bed.
Damn, you didn't say all
I
that.
Swear to God, I did.
What did she cringe?
No, she was like, she just said, like, shut up. Kind of type thing, like, you know.
Did you tell her, welcome to Fuckfest 2017 population?
Yo,
titties.
I was like, you know how we're getting to the honeymoon? The fuck bus.
Yeah, exactly.
Taking the fuck bus to Pound Town.
Were you? That is very... I'm glad your wife doesn't really listen. Where are you guys going on your honeymoon?
Playa del Carmen right outside of Cancun.
Oh.
Mexico. And people are like, why are you staying in Mexico? Well...
You couldn't swing like Cancun?
This is better than Cancun. I don't want to go to Cancun. Because Cancun's like... So, Cancun is more like touristy. It's still kind of touristy, but it's less. It's more Mexico than Cancun is.
Oh, okay.
But that's what I wanted. I didn't want all that touristy shit. I wanted more chill. Anyway, but people are always like, why are you staying in Mexico? The thing is, like, originally, she was scared to come in through the U.S. And anywhere you go, you have to fly into the U.S. It's stupid as fuck.
What are you talking about?
Anywhere you go, like if you're flying from Mexico to any place in like Europe,
Oh, you have to stop.
you have to stop in the U.S. And the problem with that is like, well, you have to go through customs still, even if you're just flying through. And she was worried about was because we were going through the process.
Yeah.
She was afraid they might not let her in. She was very worried about that because they can technically deny you if they see that you're in that process just because they're afraid that you might stay illegally. So she was very worried about that. But then she got over it because she's coming soon in January. She'll be here to visit. So she got over that fear. But
what do you think?
But by then we had already booked everything, and I'm not trying to cancel.
What do you think? What do you think her response is going to be when she's showing them her passport, and they're like, "Business or pleasure?" She's like, "I'm fucking."
So
I'm in the both. I'm in the business of pleasure.
he'll be like,
Yeah, he's like, stamp her passport right away and carry on, man.
Like, welcome to the United States.
Yeah. He looks at like the TSA looks through her suitcase and no clothes whatsoever, just like edible underwear, gigantic dildos.
Wait, I'm not getting pegged.
Oh, you don't know. She's coming to America. She's getting used to the customs. She's venturing out. She got a gallon of lube.
A gallon of lube. Yeah. They won't go through customs. They'll be like, what is this liquid?
She's like, we're gonna need it, friend. You don't know my husband's asshole.
It's quite tight.
Yeah, it's very tight. And I'm not going in there raw dog.
I'm not trying to stretch it out just yet.
Very low brow. I apologize to the listeners. This is supposed to be a year in review, not sex talk.
But anyway, yeah, that was the highest point in my year. Was marrying her. It was the best thing I did this year.
Should we come up with like the best moment in Tony's year?
Yeah.
What's a good one? What has he done?
The best moment in Tony's year, I think, was when he woke up and looked in the mirror and said, and he was actually thankful to be alive. As opposed to every other day.
I thought you were going somewhere with that.
So did I. I was actually headed elsewhere with that, but
right.
I lost my train of thought.
We could save it. We could flip it. We could do something with it.
Okay, what do you think his highlight of his year was?
Okay, I'll take that concept. Like he woke up every day knowing that he's not being labeled a sex offender.
He didn't get caught this time around. This year.
Also, Tony's not a sex offender. He's not a predator.
We're just joking. It's a joke. Chill out, people.
I don't want any of our listeners to be like, man,
everybody's
they really talk about that a lot.
Everybody's going to be like, what the fuck?
Why are you guys letting a pedophile?
Yeah, why are you guys letting a pedophile be in your on your podcast as a host?
We don't let him. He just threatened to diddle us if we didn't.
Or did he diddle us already? And that's why we let him.
Yeah. Other than that, it's just been... So, what are other things that happened? A lot of people died. We already talked about some of that.
Yeah, it was all sad. I mean, Prince,
David Bowie, a bunch of other people. A lot. I mean, we could go on and on. The Cubs won the World Series.
That was a low point.
Who are some people that should have died in 2016?
The Kardashians.
All
Kanye
of them?
West.
All of them?
Yeah.
I don't think all of them. Are you calling somebody?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Just keep going.
I don't think all the Kardashians should be dead.
You're right. Just the shitty ones.
Like Khloe?
Khloe, Kim, like Courtney. Khloe, Kim.
Kim almost died.
That's true.
She got robbed at gunpoint.
Khloe, Kim, and Chris.
Yeah, she's pretty awful too.
Bruce.
I'm gonna say
or Caitlyn.
Caitlyn.
The ones who should definitely still be alive should be Courtney. Kendall. Nah, Kendall's pretty awful. Even though she's extremely attractive, she's pretty awful.
How's she awful?
I don't know. She just is.
I don't know.
Kendall,
Kylie.
Or no, you're right. Kylie is awful, not Kendall. I love
Yeah.
Kendall. Kendall's my favorite.
Kylie is the one.
Kylie's one with Tyga.
Yeah, Kylie's the one that got Play-Doh implanted in her body.
She
And
did
her
not
lips.
have Play-Doh implanted in her body.
You've never seen before and after pics of her?
Yeah, I have, but I know her lips are bigger, and her
those-
breasts are bigger, but she didn't have Play-Doh. That's not Play-Doh.
And then her hips are like bigger, but she's like 18, but she probably had.
Did you watch that new Tyga video?
She probably had more work done on her than Joanne Rivers.
That's true. Did you see the new Tyga video where they're like in the shower?
I try not to watch.
I saw an article about it and they showed it. That's why I know about it.
Was it steamy?
It was very steamy. They showed her pretty much naked, except the only thing they show were her bottom part and then her nips,
What is her bottom part?
like the front bottom part.
Okay, can you be a grown up and use the real word for it?
Her puss.
Yeah, there you go. Her puss. I wanted the correct medical term. Her puss. And her titty.
And they show her titties.
There you go. Jeez.
But they did show her titties. They just didn't show her nips.
Oh, okay. So you got the breast, just not the center.
Correct. I got the breast, just not the center. But
I mean, that's weird though, knowing that she's 18 and she's. I don't want to look at that. I have a sister that's her age.
that's true. It is pretty gross. But yeah, how much surgery did she have?
I mean, she denies it, but her lips, her breasts, and her butt. Because if you look at pictures of her when she was younger, those things are flat as a board. I mean, who am I to judge? If you have the money for it.
I mean, and Kendall. Kendall is not very voluptuous.
Yeah.
She's quite thin.
Yeah, she's really thin.
But I find her to be more attractive than Kylie.
Yeah, the thing I don't like about Kylie is that. So, I mean, she's
getting fucked by Tyga. Is that what you don't like about her?
I'm pretty sure she's fucking him. Like, have you seen that guy?
Like a couple times.
That guy gets embarrassed constantly. I'm pretty sure she's pegging him. But what I don't like about Kylie is that she obviously is building a business and she has her makeup brand and the clothing and stuff. But she's kind of selling like a false image. Like, these girls are saying, oh, if I buy all this stuff, I'll look like her. Like, no, if you get thousands of dollars in cosmetic surgery, that's when you'll look like her. And these young women are like buying this expensive ass makeup and trying to look like her. I'm like, you never do that. You got to be rich.
Kylie's. I saw her on the pictures at Macy's the other day. I took our friend Alejandro to go shopping for his mom, and he was getting some from Estee Lauder, and she's all over that place for Estee Lauder.
What is Estee Lauder?
Makeup and not really makeup. It's like anti-aging stuff, perfumes, all sorts. Well, I guess they do sell makeup. I'm lying. They do sell makeup, like all women stuff women use.
Oh, speaking of Christmas, did you get anything good for Christmas?
I bought myself a new watch.
Okay. So you did the me approach.
Yes, because I didn't get any gifts. I'm lying. I got $50
From who?
from my mom's boyfriend.
Oh, that was nice.
It was nice of him.
Did he say, here you go, Junior?
No, he didn't.
And you were like, thanks, Dad.
No, that's not what
Oh.
happened. I also... What else did I get? I didn't really get anything.
Your wife didn't get you anything?
No, because she's going to give me the real gift when she comes. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
So, yeah, there's that.
Well, I bought myself a PS4, and then I just said it was a gift from my family. So I didn't have to buy my sisters anything because I live with them.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah, I bought a PS4. Go nuts. That's your gift. So that was very cheap of me.
Right.
And so my girlfriend got me some nice things.
Yeah, she got you Bulls tickets.
She got me Bulls tickets.
She got you a couple of flannel shirts.
The one thing, I'm going to sound ungrateful, but the one thing she was like, oh, I'm going to spoil you. I was like, don't. I was like, all right, if you have to give me something, I only want one thing. Give me a year-long subscription to PlayStation Plus so I could play online and shit like that.
And she only got you 3 months.
Only got me a 3 month.
Yeah, I know that.
She got me a quarter of what I asked for.
Yeah, she got you 3-month card. She got you Bullets tickets. She got you flannel shirts and shampoo and conditioner.
So a part of me is like, man.
How do I know all this, Momba?
She told you. A part of me was like really grateful. Like, man, she really got me a lot of stuff. You know, those Bull tickets were really nice. There's another part of me that's like, she didn't give me what I asked for.
The one thing I asked for.
The one thing I asked for.
I would trade in all of this.
She got me a quarter of it. Like, why don't you fucking listen?
So this is what she got you, basically. This is what I'm hearing. She got you tickets to a shitty basketball team that are a bunch of losers.
Yeah, but they're playing the Warriors.
It doesn't. So they're going to lose by a lot. Is basically what you're saying.
I know they beat good teams. They beat Cleveland and plus, bro, they're like 16-16 right now in the East. You know how good that is.
This is true.
Yeah,
that's definitely playoff material.
The 4 teams like ahead of them all have like 500 records. It's like, so
that's. I mean, they're gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah, they're exactly where they need to be.
Oh, which is sad but true.
The Bulls are like, why overdo it? The rest of these teams are getting by breaking even.
Why not us?
Yeah, you want us to tire ourselves out like the Cavs going for the 1 seed? What's the point of that?
What do you call it? Also, she got you a couple shirts, which you do need, by the way. I think that was a good one. Shampoo, conditioner, because she said your hair is dirty as fuck.
She didn't say that.
I mean, why would she buy you shampoo and conditioner then?
Your hair is dirty as fuck.
My hair is not dirty.
You have, the weather is usually nice outside, but for some reason you still have snowflakes on your back. You have constant dandruff. I don't know why. And it's not light dandruff.
It is because I have a skin condition.
It's like somebody took some cheese and grated it over your fucking head.
I have a skin condition. What's your excuse? Why would your girlfriend get you stuff for dirty hair?
Skin leprosy?
Yeah, maybe.
All right, my hair is not that dirty, but she got me shampoo and conditioner.
What kind?
Tea tree.
That's what I use. The Paul Mitchell.
I'm assuming that's good.
Yeah, I like it. I like tea tree a lot, actually.
But obviously, it doesn't work.
Because it's not meant for what I have for my condition.
What do you have?
A condition. I forget what it's called. But I know what I can look it up for you real quick if you really want to know.
Okay. No, that's fine. I believe you. Yeah, so it was a nice gift.
I thought she did a good job. And then she only got you a quarter of what you really want.
Yeah. Got me all of that. I don't like. A part of me was gonna like. She gave me the bag. She put it in a bag, like a gift bag, and she gave it to me. It's like, man, this is so great. But she didn't give me what I fucking asked for. But it's okay. I appreciate it, nonetheless.
So
supposedly she really liked my necklace that I got her.
She did. She posted it on Facebook.
I know, bragging hard as fuck.
Yeah,
she's trying to make it seem like I'm a baller to all her friends. Little do they know
that you're not.
I'm in a recession.
You personally are in a recession. Is that just another way for you to say that you're poor?
Well, car notes aren't cheap.
They're not.
What were you gonna say?
I said what I was gonna say.
What? That
you're in a recession means that you're poor.
No, but you were gonna say something before that.
I don't think so.
Okay, but yeah, so it was a nice Christmas. I spent it with her family. They go all out.
It's good.
They so we went by our aunt's house.
Why didn't you guys go to your family's house?
We were, but like they do stuff at the same time. So she has a get together at her aunt's house, and then her immediate family goes back home, and they exchange gifts and stuff. I thought that was gonna take like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. No, these people buy a lot of fucking gifts for each other. They're Caucasian, so they got each other a lot of shit, and it took like.
Are they rich?
No.
Then how do they have money to spend money on all this stuff?
I don't know. They're just nice people.
I don't know. I'm pretty nice. I don't buy my family all sorts of shit.
You're also in a recession yourself.
I am in a recession. Yeah. I would actually call it more of a depression.
Oh shit.
As opposed to a recession.
You're spreading yourself too thin. You got a car, a wedding.
I know, man.
Are you still saving up to buy a house?
No, man, I can't do it anymore.
Oh shit!
I know, it's too much, man. I can't.
So all your money is like going to this wedding right now.
Yeah, and you know what? And you know what's the fucked up part about it is it's not even that expensive compared to like weddings here.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I mean it is expensive. It's just not as expensive as it would have been here, which is why I think I never got married here.
Was good.
You know, but it's still costing me an arm and a leg. At least it feels that way.
I'm sure.
I mean, it sucks, dude. I wouldn't have gotten another job if I didn't need to.
At any point, are you like? So who's making all the decision for the wedding?
No, we're doing it together, actually, as a collective group.
As a collective
Surprisingly,
group?
yeah.
Who else is involved?
No, just me and her.
Oh.
But us, the group as a unit.
Your team.
Team, yeah. Tag team.
So she's not making outlandish decisions like purchasing?
So this is what I told her. I gave her a budget before we started planning. I said, this is how much you have to spend. This is how much I'm putting in. If you go over this budget, you will have to put in the rest.
We're done.
No, I said, you can get whatever you want. You just have to put in the rest. And she's like, okay, we're going to stick to the budget. We're going to stay under the budget. But, man, she blew that budget away. We're over that budget by a lot.
So is she paying out of pocket then?
She is paying out of pocket. It's like the insurance. Like, I gave her a deductible. Actually, yeah. So, now she's got to pay the extra or whatever. She's got to pay the deductible.
What did she get?
I'm only covering so much.
What did she get?
So she wants a real expensive DJ. Like, it's expensive.
Does she not know that she's getting married to one?
I know, right? She does, but, she doesn't want my services.
How does that make you feel?
It's fine, because I don't really want to. I hate DJing at weddings. So,
but it's your wedding, though, so you can play whatever you want.
This is true, but yeah.
That's weird. That's like...
Plus, I can't, it wouldn't be, wise to play my wedding.
But that's like you being a contractor, like being a handyman, and then your wife saying, man, I really need to hire somebody to fix the house.
That's true. Yeah, but it's different because it's a wedding, like I got to be attentive to everybody and to her. Like I can't just be mixing.
Just play your mix.
Just play my mix. Yeah, but that'll get boring for people. People want to listen to my mix all night.
If you're a really good DJ, you people.
Oh, so I should make a mix for the wedding, is what you're saying?
Mix for the wedding.
Oh, maybe I should
Control the mood.
And just put my drops in like every couple minutes.
Exactly.
You're listening to DJ Funky Cold Medina.
Not only are you saving money by being your own DJ, but you're also doing a little self promotion. And hand off flyers with like, hey,
mixtapes.
You like what you hear? Hire me for your next wedding.
And by hiring me, I mean here's a mixtape.
Yeah,
just play it at your wedding like me.
That'll be $500. How much is this DJ costing?
In dollars? Like $1,500.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
$1,500.
Yes.
Is the guy that good?
Fuck if I know.
Do you even know what he plays?
I have no idea.
What if he plays a lot of like banda music and shit like that?
I hope he doesn't. I'll fire his ass on the spot. I'll be like, "You're fired. Leave the decks. I'm coming up."
He's like, yeah. Leave the tables. Are you gonna bring that heavy ass?
Pick it up later.
That heavy ass case with all your records in it, just in case.
No, it's not vinyl.
Oh,
he's not. He's probably mixing with like what I have, like a controller.
I think whoever your best man is, he should carry around your equipment just in case.
Carry around my box of vinyls plus my turntables.
Yeah, just in case this motherfucker doesn't cut it.
Should be like, tag me in.
Yeah, just snap your fingers.
I'll tell my best man to set it up.
Cut this guy the fuck out. Set that shit up and throw down. And then when your wife is like, she's like, oh, we gotta entertain the party. Like, what do you think I'm doing?
It's like, we just paid $1,500 for that guy.
You paid $1,500 for that motherfucker. I want to put on a better show than he ever could.
All right. So that she wants that. Then there's something else she asked for. So her friend is a wedding planner and he does a lot of decorations. Well, he does the decorating and like a lot of the planning. Well, not a lot of the planning. Like we're doing the planning, but he's like assisting with like recommendations more than anything. If we would have hired him 100%, he would have did the planning, but he's hooking us up with a good deal. But even though it's a good deal, it's still expensive as fuck. And she's paying for that out of pocket.
So she's paying this guy her friend?
Yeah.
Why did you? Just,
Well, this is the thing. He's not paying. She's not technically paying for him. Like his services are free. He's actually giving it to us for free.
That's nice.
We're paying for the shit that
he picks
that goes around. So, for example, decorations, you have to pay for that because that's not free. He has to hire people to help him decorate because he can't do it on his own. So we got to pay those people basically. Anything extra that we want, because she wanted to go all out. We're getting a fucking. We're gonna have a shot bar.
Oh.
But like those special shots, those like mixed shots, you know what I'm talking about? Like the ones that they have at the club. Like they have like a Mai Tai shot.
Okay.
Like, shit like that.
So something like
a pina colada
It's not
shot.
like they're just pouring out shots of tequila.
No. It's not like tequila straight. It's mixed.
All right.
They're like sweet and like,
Gross.
No, I mean they're good. Anyway, we're also gonna have I guess it's called a salty bar. It's a bunch of people that salty ass motherfuckers like you sitting at this bar.
Yeah.
No, I'm just fucking with you. It's a bar full of like cheeses and like things like that, like salty stuff, like appetizers.
Oh, I'm very excited about that. Mozzarella sticks.
Mozzarella sticks.
You don't know what you guys are missing out on.
But if you like cheese, it'll have, I guess, cheeses.
Yeah, I like cheese. I like it deep fried in breadcrumbs. Can you just take that cheese and
fry it
do
up?
that for me?
How would I just buy you some mozzarella sticks before I give them to you?
I'll bring my own. I'll bring a Costco bag of cheese sticks, because I don't know if you've ever been to Costco, but those bags are ginormous. I think they give you like fucking 60 of them.
Oh my god. Anyway, so yeah, what else are we gonna have that you wanted that was like super extravagant?
I mean, when you originally told me this, like you just said it was like they were having well, it wasn't a really open bar. Was it open bar?
It is. It's an open bar, but it's not. It's not a full bar.
They're not giving out beer because apparently beer is frowned upon.
It is frowned upon.
They're just they're giving you Jack. You have like two options. You could pick tequila or whiskey, right?
Correct. Tequila or whiskey, and that's it. I mean, it's not Jack. It's not like Jack. It's not Jack whiskey. It's Scotch whiskey.
Oh,
it's the gross kind of whiskey.
So you guys made some additions to this.
She also wanted a very expensive photographer. He's expensive, even though he was cheaper than some other photographers. I was surprised how fucking expensive the motherfucker was. It was like $1,100 or $1,200 for the photographer with video though. So I guess that's not that bad.
Has you ever heard of Instagram filters?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, man, we should just pass out or we just give that code to people for at weddings and be like, take pictures and it'll show up on my fucking.
Yeah, don't they? I think Mr. and Mrs. Bernard did that at their wedding. Well, they still had a photographer.
Did they? I don't think they had.
Yeah,
they
had a photographer. It was
but I don't think they had a code for people.
No, but they had that app. Remember, they told us to download that app. So if you take pictures at their wedding on your phone, you could.
I don't remember that. Where was the app? How come I didn't do this?
I don't think originally you weren't supposed to go.
Was it on the invitation? I didn't get one, so that's probably why.
Was it on the invitation? I don't remember, but I just remember downloading the app. But it's an app you could probably download it for your phone. I don't know if they have the app store in Mexico.
Yeah, they do.
But you just download this app, and if it's at a wedding or something, so the app is
it's linked to your account or to
your account,
and then any picture you take, it goes up to your album.
You upload it, and it gets sent to that account.
Yeah,
and the bride and groom could like
pick and
go
choose,
through the pictures that they want.
Yeah,
so I think that's a pretty smart app.
It is. That's I'm gonna do that too. So I have that plus the photographer. What else did she want that was pretty pricey? I think that's like the majority of it. Like the place we picked was really nice and expensive. Yeah, I think that's pretty much about it as far as like shit that she wanted that was like over the top. All I asked for was good food and good music. I was like, the DJ doesn't even have to be that expensive. Like there's this other guy that DJ'd for our civil wedding. He seemed fine for me. I was like, just pick this guy. He's cheap as fuck. He's giving us a deal.
And what did she say? She said,
like, nah, I don't
what was that guy playing? Was he playing? Because I know you're a big.
He played everything we asked him to play.
I know you're a big fan of house music. Did he play house music?
No, he didn't play house music. I didn't ask. We asked only since it was very chill and like there was no dancing at the civil wedding. It was just we just sat around, ate, drank, did the ceremony, and just hung out.
I just feel that your ideal wedding would have a bunch of house music.
It probably would.
Like that one song, Take Me in your... Right?
Yeah, if you say so.
Oh.
Maybe I'll throw on a house set.
Oh.
You know, wouldn't that be fun?
What do you think? What do you think the DJ would say if you like, hey man, do you mind if I just cut in for a little bit?
Give me like 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah, like you do a solid 5 minutes. I'll close out with the 10. Bam.
Yeah, that's good. So anyway, let's move on. We've been talking about this for a long time. We're already an hour in.
What was I gonna say though? The one thing. So you invited my girlfriend. You said she could be my plus one.
I did.
You said that she was the only plus one I could take.
Correct.
I mean, I wouldn't take anybody else anyways. But one of her friends, so her friend's Mexican, and one of her friends is instilling fear inside my girlfriend.
Why?
Because she says, my girlfriend.
Is this a Joker that's instilling fear in her?
Yeah, the Joker is instilling fear in her. As the Joker's like, I don't know if she's being serious or not. First of all, she wasn't the Joker. She was Beetlejuice. She dressed up as Beetlejuice for Halloween. So Beetlejuice.
No, the Joker. She looked like the Joker.
All right, the Joker is telling my girlfriend that you're too white because my girlfriend's white.
She is white, but she doesn't like. She could pass for a Hispanic. I think she can.
Yeah. I mean, but it's pretty much. She's like telling her you can't go. You'll get kidnapped.
She will not get kidnapped. That's a fucking lie.
So I don't know if my girlfriend was being serious or not.
She better go.
But she was like, yeah, the Joker said that.
If she doesn't go, you're gonna find someone to fuck that night.
Yeah, I'm really gonna tell my girlfriend that.
Yeah, just be like, hey man, like either I'm fucking you or I'm fucking somebody else.
Yeah. Either way, I'm fucking somebody that night.
Exactly.
That'll go over really well with her. What if she gets like distraught? She's like, oh shit, I can't let that happen.
Exactly.
Do I risk my safety and go? Or do I not go and risk him fucking something?
She'll be fine, man. She'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, would you say it's in Leon?
Yeah, dude. It's a big city. It's safe, dude. Nothing's going to happen. My brother-in-law's gone, and he's white as fuck. He looks white as fuck. He can't even pass for a Mexican.
Did he go there for the...
He's going too, and he's going to the wedding as well.
No, but did he go there for the civil one?
No, neither of my sisters went for the civil one. They had better things to do.
So what did he go there for?
He went just to visit. He's gone. Every time they go visit, he goes.
Oh, okay.
So he's been there a lot. He even went to a soccer game in Mexico, full of soccer games get rowdy as fuck.
Yeah.
He's even gone to those, and he's fine.
You.
Are you telling me she can't go? Come on.
I went to because my family's there from Monterrey. Mm-hmm. So we went to a Tigres game, and I went with my grandfather. He was telling me that when he was younger, nobody liked getting up and going to the washroom, so they would just piss over the railing.
Ew, that's gross.
I don't know how true that was.
You can't do that anymore. Maybe it was back in the day.
Yeah, this one was a younger man, so probably 60s or 70s.
Maybe.
So anything went.
All right, let's move on. I'm gonna do Steal Tony's segment.
Ooh, not fun facts. Not fun facts. These facts are never fun. Not fun for anyone. Not fun facts.
So today's not fun fact is not brought to you by Tony Devine, but it's brought to you by the one and only JYD.
I got a not fun fact. When zombie dust gets warm, it really doesn't taste good.
How do you know? You can't taste anything.
It just tastes like warm beer. I guess that's any beer, so.
So here is my not fun fact. So you know how everybody can't wait for 2016 to end? Well, there's bad news. You'll have to live in it for 1 second longer. At 6:59 with 59 seconds p.m. Eastern Time on December 31st, 2016, we'll have a leap second. Okay?
Uh-huh.
This is where an extra second will be added to all the world clocks as an adjustment to keep time in sync with the Earth's rotation relative to the sun.
Oh.
Historically, time was based on the mean rotation of the Earth relative to the celestial bodies, and the second was defined in this reference frame. Explained Jeff Chester, a public affairs officer at the U.S. Naval Observatory, which announced the 2016 leap second in July. However, the invention of atomic clocks defined as much more precise atomic time scale and a second that is independent of the Earth's rotation, he said. So as a result, leap seconds have been added as needed at irregular intervals since 1972 to reconcile the difference between the two systems. So a whopping 10 seconds were added to the clock that first year, while there's a chance timekeepers may someday have to subtract a second. That is yet to happen. So basically what that means is 2016 is 1 second longer than most other years.
2016 is not going out like a punk.
Nope.
Not last.
It's gonna have the last laugh. That second's gonna count. Watch.
Somebody's gonna die.
Someone is gonna die.
Or Russia's gonna send a nuke.
Ooh, especially after we kicked all their motherfuckers out of the country.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I guess I'm just gonna have to keep waiting. Just keep waiting for 2016 to end.
Speaking of New Year's, do you have any plans for New Year's Eve?
I do not. I have to work. I work New Year's Eve. But if I were to do something, I would actually just go to Bistro de Turok.
Yeah, I was gonna say because, I mean, where you work at is right.
It's right nearby. It's not that far.
It's like a 10-minute drive.
It is only a 10-minute drive. The only problem is I don't like driving on New Year's Eve.
Why?
This is all the drunk, dumb motherfuckers. And not only that, there's cops everywhere. So if I drink at Bistro de Turok, and that means I have to drive home.
Don't drink that much.
It doesn't matter if I get pulled over for the slightest thing, and then they do a fucking breathalyzer. I'm gonna get I'm gonna probably still be over the legal limit. I bet.
Don't give them a reason.
Yeah, it's easier said than done. You know.
Be coherent.
Dude, it's not. I'm not planning on getting blitzed, but that's not the point. The point is I just don't want to risk getting a DUI.
Good point.
You know, that's still a risk. So I don't know.
Think about it like this. Think about if you're taking it easy. Think about all the other drunk people that are gonna get hammered and they're gonna get pulled over.
And I can't afford to take an Uber because Ubers, they're expensive as fucking.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, a $20,000 Uber ride.
It's right down the street from my house, so if I had to, I could just walk.
Yeah, but you're gonna be with Fuchsia, aren't you?
Yeah, I might have to drive her back home. So we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, she could just stay at your house, couldn't she?
Yeah.
There you go. So yeah. Well, let's go ahead. Let's get to our next segment, shall we? And this is everybody's favorite segment, especially mine. Can you guess what it is?
It is Momba's movie review.
It is not.
A cheat and a key. A cheat and a key. A cheat and a key. Who is he? A cheat and a key. 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 Play-Doh.
You know what that means?
G and a G.
Yep.
Greatest song ever.
Not an MMA segment. Mamba, what's this Friday?
This Friday is UFC 207.
It is. And can you tell us who's fighting?
I don't know anybody else who's fighting, but I do know that Ronda Rousey is fighting the title holder for the women's, what is it?
Bantamweight.
Bantamweight, Amanda Nunes.
That is correct. You are spot on, my friend.
Ronda Rousey is making her return after a year in seclusion.
That is correct. She is coming back. She's coming back since she got knocked out by Holly Holm.
Uh-huh.
Well, we'll get to that in a second. Let's talk about a little bit about before this card. We're going to start at one of the undercard fights. Not the preliminary fights, but right under the main events. We're going to start with Neil Magny versus ex-welterweight champion Johnny Hendricks. Johnny Hendricks is the man who everybody said beat George St. Pierre. He didn't beat George St. Pierre. But people like to say that he beat George St.
How
Pierre.
did George St. Pierre win?
By decision.
Oh. But everybody's like...
That they think that Johnny got snubbed.
But an expert like you knows otherwise.
Right. Not just that. I'm gonna give him this. Watching the fight live, it did look like Johnny might have had the upper hand, but after watching it, I reviewed it a couple times after that. George St. Pierre definitely won that fight. But Johnny Hendricks fell from grace. Johnny Hendricks is on a 2-fight losing streak, and he missed. This is his like 3rd time missing weight.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
He missed weight again. He is too big for that division. First of all, second of all, he is undisciplined as fuck. That motherfucker can't make weight. He cannot make weight.
So what happens when somebody doesn't make weight?
So you lose part of your purse. Your purse goes to the other fighter.
Damn.
Right. So Neil Magny is a beast. Neil Magny's on a tear.
For those who don't know, purse means the amount of money they're making.
Yes, exactly. So Hendricks is definitely going to lose this fight. I mean, there's no way he's going to win. I mean, obviously, I can't say there's no way because anything can happen in the sport of MMA, but the odds are not in his favor. And the betting odds are also not in his favor.
Oh.
Neil Magny is a favorite at a -150, and Hendricks is an underdog at a +120. If you're going to put money on this fight, bet on Neil Magny. I mean, he's the favorite, but fuck that, dude. Johnny Hendricks is too much of a risk. He's not the same. He's not the Johnny Hendricks of old. He's undisciplined. He's going to get tired fast. Neil Magny has, like, so much stamina. He's just going to outwork him.
Yeah.
He's going to fuck him up. This isn't even going to be... I don't think it's going to be close. Next fight is also ex-champion, ex-bantamweight champion TJ Dillashaw versus John Lineker. This is going to be a really good fight. John Lineker is also kind of undisciplined, but he actually made weight this time. He is a hard, heavy hitter. He knocks motherfuckers out cold. Like, dude, he is just nasty. As far as knockout power, is just gross. TJ Dillashaw, though, has some amazing footwork, and he was a champion, so he's not like he was just a champion for no reason, you know? So, I mean, if Lineker can just, put hands on him, he can knock TJ the fuck out. But it's going to be hard because TJ's got such good footwork, and he's got such great movement. I don't think he's going to get hit. It's tough to get to, hit TJ.
Yeah.
So I put my money on TJ in this fight. He'll probably win by decision. TJ is actually the favorite at a -205, and Lineker is an underdog, +165. But Lineker is a live dog, so if you want to take a risky bet, I would put it on Lineker, but it's risky. I still, like, my heart and my mind is telling me TJ is going to win this fight 100%, but, I mean, if you want to just take a risk, put it on Lineker. I think it's, it's a risk, but it might pay off, All right, now we're getting to the co-main event. Oh, look who just decided to respond. Anyway, co-main event is an actual title fight. It is Dominic Cruz versus Cody Garbrandt.
What is this title fight for?
The Bantamweight Championship of the world. So, dude, if you have not watched the press conferences these guys have had, it is entertaining. Go back and watch it. Just go on YouTube, check out Dominic Cruz versus, Cody Garbrandt, and just watch the exchanges these guys have. It is hilarious. Dominic Cruz treats his life. He just treats his life all the time. Like, they just go back and forth and talk, shit to each other. It's hilarious. So I definitely recommend checking that out. Now, Dominic Cruz is the fucking man. Like, he puts on defensive clinics. Like, you can't touch the guy. He beat TJ, and TJ is really, really good. He's been pretty much like any. So these guys, for those of you guys who don't know, Cody Garbrandt is part of a team called Team Alpha Male, which included TJ Dillashaw at one point, Uriah Faber, Paige Van Zandt's part of that team as well. Anyway, a bunch of guys. So Dominic has beaten like 3 or 4 fighters from Team Alpha Male already. So he's like, Cody is like the next one in line that Dominic is wanting to beat. And like I said, Cody, the problem here is, so Cody's got like, this is kind of a similar fight to the fight before where it's TJ versus John Lineker. Cody Garbrandt has massive, massive power in his hands. So if he's able to land one on Dominic, he can knock Dominic out. But now here's the same thing that goes with TJ is, the problem is landing one on Dominic. Dominic does not get hit. He's just so slick and sly, and he moves around so well. You just can't put hands on him. And he's so smart. Thing too with Cody is Cody's really young, and this is his first fight. fighting somebody that's in the top 5.
Yeah.
And he's the champion. Okay, Dominic's the champion. So you're not only first time fighting somebody in the top 5, you're fighting the best fighter in that division. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be tough. I do not see Cody even touching Cruz in this fight. I think Dominic's going to outclass him, outwork him. He might not win by knockout or by submission, but he's definitely going to win by decision. So if you're going to throw some money on this is not a very favorable line. Dominic's a favorite at a minus $225, meaning that you have to put $225 to win 100. So that's,
not worth it.
It's not worth it. But if you want to add this to one of your parlays, definitely bet on Dominic Cruz. Garbrandt's an underdog, a plus 175. I mean, I would not put any money on Cody. Like I said, MMA, anything can happen. Cody can, obviously, if he lands one, Dominic can go lights out, but he's not going to land one, man. My money's on Dominic on this one. If you want to throw Dominic in a parlay, go ahead. Let's get to the main event. Ronda Rousey versus the bantamweight champion, Amanda Nunes. Man, the return of Ronda Rousey.
Are you excited?
I'm extremely excited. Did you watch the weigh-ins today?
Yeah.
Ronda looks phenomenal.
She looks really cut.
She is fucking jacked.
Do you think she took my advice?
What was your advice?
For her to go back to the mountains of Colorado and just train.
Like Rocky?
Yeah.
I'd probably not.
Oh, okay. Well, she's gonna lose then.
But anyway, she is fucking jacked, dude. Her fucking abs are just all ripped, and her fucking back is all muscular. Fuck, man, she looks good. She's the best she's ever looked. But it doesn't. That's not what's important here. What's important is what's up here in her mind. How is she mentally? Because that's gonna be the real, like, winner and loser of that fight. If she's still kind of fucked up in the head from the Holly fight, she's gonna lose.
Because that fight really put her in, like,
put her in a bad place, man.
Yeah.
I mean, she's been out of the media's eye for a year. She hasn't done any interviews at all.
At one point,
this whole fight.
At one point, she was like
pre-fight stuff.
The most famous person
before Conor. Yeah.
And
the most famous fighter before Conor.
And then she kind of just dropped out of the spotlight.
Exactly. After she lost, and the thing too, like, I mean, if she's Ronda of old, like if she's still the same Ronda that was a champion, like, she just put all that Holly stuff behind her and lost, she can beat Amanda. I think if that's the Ronda we're gonna get, she's definitely gonna be able to beat Amanda. The problem with Amanda is a heavy hitter. She can knock anybody out. She'll probably knock your ass out too.
Yeah, I wouldn't be much of a fight.
So she can definitely knock Ronda out. But the thing is with Amanda is that she gasses quick. This is a 5-round championship fight.
So
if Ronda's able to push this into like more than like a couple rounds, Amanda's gonna be gassed as fuck, and Ronda can take advantage of that.
Do you think Ronda is gonna make the same mistake? Like when she fought Holly Holm, her mistake was she was chasing Holly Holm.
Well, yeah, but the problem too with Holly, Holly is a very experienced boxer. She has great footwork. She was able to go around the cage and evade Ronda. But see, Amanda's not that kind of fighter. Amanda goes at you and chases you and tries to lay hands on you. That works in Ronda's favor because she can just go ahead. If you're coming at Ronda, that's how people lose. You come at Ronda, grabs you and takes you to the ground. I mean, Amanda is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but see, Ronda's just so fucking slick, man. I don't think she can beat Ronda on the ground because as soon as she goes down, Ronda's gonna go straight for an armbar or something,
Yeah.
And it's hard, man. It's hard. I think if she fights that fight and Ronda's right, Ronda can beat her. Ronda can beat her handily.
So it's all about where Ronda is.
It's all about where Ronda is mentally.
Like, what if she gets there, she walks out, and then the lights and everybody like cheering,
and
she starts to get nervous.
I mean,
she's like, I haven't done this in a year.
I mean, there's what they call ring rust. Ring rust can, is what they say that will fuck you up.
Turn that shit down.
And so, I mean, that's a real possibility. Like I said, if Ronda's head is not right, she can easily lose.
Is it like when I haven't played basketball in a year and I'm gassed as fuck and I suck?
It's like when you play basketball every time.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
And so here's the other thing too. Like, if Ronda loses, I think she's definitely gonna retire. If she wins, she can go either way. She can still retire. Like, she might still retire if she wins.
Well, didn't she already say that she's?
She said she's close to retiring. She's not. She doesn't have too many fights left in her. But she said that from a long time ago. She said that she was not planning on fighting forever. She said that before when she first started going on her run.
Oh, she probably does. She probably has all the money in the world.
She does. And the thing too, like, you know, if she loses, I feel like that's it. This is her last fight. If she wins, I mean, I feel like it's very possible that this might also be her last fight. She might just say, "I'm going out on top. Peace out. You know, thanks for the cheddar."
No, she has to go after Holly after that.
I mean, that's ideal, but she might not. She might just say, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna go out as champion.
I proved my point.
Yeah. So I don't know, man.
Well,
I'm really looking forward to this.
How many fights does she have on her contract left, or does she have one?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many fights she has in contract. She can retire at any point. She doesn't have to fight out her contract to retire.
I thought you had. That's what a contract is, right?
A contract is if you're going to fight, you have to fight for that organization.
Oh, so you can't fight anywhere else?
You can't fight anywhere else.
But you
so, for example, if she were to retire and then she were to come back, her contract is still in effect and she still has to fight out the rest of her contract.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
But she could just say, "I'm done."
Right. And just never fight again. Which, like I said, it's very possible. Like, George St. Pierre is technically still under contract.
But he's just done.
But he just didn't want to fight anymore. So, man, you know, I really hope Ronda wins. I want her to be back. You know, I you know, she gets a lot of heat and a lot of slack for everything. But, I mean, you just still can't deny, you know, what she did for the sport. And what she did for the women's division. There wouldn't be the women's division without her.
I mean, before Conor McGregor came along, she was
She was the star.
People were gay. I started watching UFC because I thought Ronda Rousey was pretty exciting.
I mean, I've been watching Ronda since she was at Strikeforce, and I fell in love with her back then when she beat Miesha Tate for the Strikeforce championship.
How do you feel about Miesha Tate talking all that shit?
She's actually said nothing but nice things about Ronda recently. Not, you know, so.
All right, maybe the media just spun it.
I just heard her talking at the weigh-in. She was being very complimentary to Ronda.
She knows that Ronda will fuck her up again.
She did beat Miesha twice, so broke her arm once.
Do you think if whenever where she broke her arm once?
Yeah.
Do you think whenever Miesha Tate like thinks about Ronda Rousey, she just starts?
They don't like each other.
She
They
just
fucking hate
starts
each other.
sweating blood.
No, I know when she sees Ronda, she's just like, "Fuck you," like, "Say you fucking bitch." They don't like each other very much.
So when Miesha Tate goes to bed, Ronda Rousey like comes out from underneath her bed. Like, just so you know, I'm still here.
But anyway, yeah, man. I don't know. Whether Ronda wins or loses, I still love her. I just want everybody to know that Ronda's still my girl.
You're number one.
My number one boo. I love Paige Van Zandt, but Ronda was first. If it wasn't for Ronda, Paige wouldn't be in the UFC.
Paige isn't doing so hot either.
She's not doing so well, but I still love her too. I don't care what none of y'all say. I still love her.
She should go back to dancing.
No, she's a phenomenal fighter. She just needs more work. She's young, man. Paige is only 22 years old. She's young, man. She's got plenty of time to improve. But I'm gonna miss Ronda if she does decide to retire.
I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out, guys.
Tomorrow.
Watch it tomorrow or today if you guys are probably listening to this. Hopefully it's not too late. Hopefully you're listening to this and you still have time to watch the fight.
We're gonna be live tweeting.
We will not be live tweeting.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But yeah,
Can we live tweet? Do we have access to the Twitter account?
We do. Yeah, you just go on Facebook and it'll go straight to Twitter.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna be live Facebooking.
/tweeting.
Yeah, /tweeting.
So anyway, check out the fight, guys. It's worth a watch. If you go to a bar, go to your friend's house, just check it out. It might be Ronda's last, and she's done a lot for the sport, and it's definitely worth give her the time of day.
Yeah.
Let her go out like a champ, the champ that she is.
She needs this.
She does, and I love her. All right, well that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and let's move on to our crazy news story, shall we?
We don't have time for that.
It's really quick. All right. Today's crazy news story is church mistakes Tupac Shakur's Hail Mary for Catholic prayer. I'm going to actually play a clip from Good Morning Las Vegas.
Fans of one of hip-hop's most famous artists. Not everyone, though. The people running a religious festival in Sri Lanka were supposed to print the Catholic prayer, the Hail Mary, on a church program. Instead, they printed out the lyrics to late rapper Tupac Shakur's Hail Mary. Here it is. We blurred out some of the words, though. It's just too explicit to show, really. Instead of the prayer to the mother of Jesus, parishioners got treated to lyrics about sex, drugs, and death. Around 1,000 copies of the program were handed out. We have been laughing about that story all morning. That's crazy.
Well, the music starts and everyone's starting to read.
Because I think we can imagine going to a service and pulling out and being ready to read. And what is,
right?
You know, I can see myself going through those motions.
Here's what I think happened. In Sri Lanka, the official language is Sinhala. I
Done your
looked it up,
research.
did
Good.
my research. So someone who speaks Sinhala printed it in English and didn't
No, I can see how it would happen. Our handout
I-
always has little small mistakes, but it's kind of a big one.
Yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one.
So, yeah. For those of you guys who don't know what Hail Mary
Do you have
is,
some of the lyrics?
I will play a little bit of it, just enough so we don't get sued.
All right, play the.
Tupac's dead anyway, right? So
Yeah, he's not gonna sue us.
he's not going to sue us.
It's not like his ghost. His hologram might sue us though.
Machiavellian is Illuminati all through your body. The blows like a 12-gauge shot. Feel me? And God said he should send his one begotten son to lead the wild into the ways of the man.
Ride or
Follow
die.
me.
La 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 la.
Come with me. Hail Mary, run quick, see what do we.
That's all.
I can just imagine a bunch of people in there singing along, feeling like they're closer to Jesus.
Right? Could you imagine? But if they didn't know, did somebody how did this come out? Is what I'm wondering. Like, how did somebody,
I mean, like they said, nobody there. They probably didn't speak a lot of English, or maybe they had to read it somehow.
Let me give you some of the lyrics of after that we played. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy. Next to getting pussy. Picture paragraphs unloaded. Wise words being quoted. Peep the weakness in the rap game and sewed it. Bow down, pray to God, hoping that he's listening. Seeing niggas coming for me. To my diamonds when they glistening. And then, it goes on to the,
Using a lot of big.
come with me.
Using a lot of big words there.
Hail Mary, run quick, see. So, yeah. So, that is our crazy news story. Let's go ahead and move on to
Hell no, motherfuckers! Wake the fuck up.
Mama. Do you have a gripe?
I have a gripe. I don't know if I should say it though.
Just say it. You've said a lot of crazy shit on this podcast. Why not say it right?
My one gripe is my job. So I've been at this place forever. I've been there like the longest. And my supervisor was telling me like, look, man, we need to get you promoted. You know what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. Just hyping me up. And I was like, cool, maybe I could do something. Maybe I could get promoted. This is good. I got something to look forward to. That'll keep me here. But today I found out that the store manager took it upon herself to hire somebody else from another store at this retail place that I work at.
Service merchandise.
For service merchandise. She hired somebody else from another service merchandise, brought him over here to fill that spot. Instead of consulting and saying like, hey, maybe she's like, all right, well, I have some people that have been here working here forever. Or, I got some guys that are experienced. Maybe I should give them an interview. I didn't even know that the position was open. I never got a chance to apply. Like, nobody brought it up. She didn't talk to anybody. So it's kind of like a slap in the face. It's like, now I'm like, well, if I can't move up and I can't make more money, then what's the point of me fucking being there? So I thought that was really shitty of them to do.
Well, in your boss's defense, maybe he didn't know that the store manager had hired somebody.
Oh, yeah, that's what I heard. So that's why. My supervisor, he was like, look, man, I didn't know. She didn't tell anybody, the store manager. She was like, she didn't tell anybody. She just went ahead and hired this guy. He's like, I had no input. So I can't be mad at him. I mean, I don't think he would hype me up like that. like about me getting promoted if he was dead set on it. He was like, man, you're doing really good. Let's get you up there. You know, I want to see you move up. And I'm like, cool. I don't think he would have said all that if he knew that they were going to hire somebody else. Because that would just be like a problem for him. Because I'd be like, you know, you said all this shit. You said you love me. Shit like that. So, yeah, it wasn't his fault. The store manager just took it upon himself to do that. So, and it's, I don't know. I just think it's really considerate of her. And she's been working for the company for a long ass time too. And she's moved up. You know, I forgot what she originally started working as, but now she runs a store. So she should know what it's like. All right, maybe I should promote people. So it's just a slap in the face. That means I got to look somewhere else. I ain't trying to be there for the rest of my fucking life.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'm going to promote you here on the podcast. You're going from co-host to co-host / executive producer.
Instead of Mike 3, can I get Mike 2?
Sure.
Yes. That's a promotion, right?
Yeah.
Pretty soon I'm going to be taking your spot at the control panel.
You can take Mike 2 and Tony will be, since he missed 2 in a row, he'll be demoted to Mike 3.
He's going to sit at the end of the couch.
Yep.
That's where he belongs.
Yeah. And not only that, you can also take headphone 2.
Oh, man.
Headphone 2, mic 2.
I have control. Right now I have control of the volume of the headphones.
You do?
Yeah. This is great. This is like this must be what it felt like when you got promoted to key holder.
It is.
Like, wow.
So there you
what
go.
a useless promotion.
You got promoted and Tony got demoted.
He deserves it.
He does deserve it.
So next time, if I don't want to say next time because he might not show up. Who knows? At this point, 2 in a row. But the next time we record, and if he comes along with us, should I just sit in his spot? I'll just sit at his spot, and when he's like, and then when he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm number 2 now, man."
Yeah, exactly. You'd be like, you didn't show up.
Yeah.
You've been demoted to mic number, what do you call it? Mic number 2 or number 3, and I had just been promoted to mic number 2.
Like if you don't act right and fly straight,
you might be promoted to listener.
Yeah.
Or demoted to listener.
Yeah, exactly. What's your gripe, Junkyard?
So my gripe is with someone. Hold on. Before I get into that, I totally forgot to do.
Just a heads up, I'm not feeling so hot.
So almost time to go home.
Well, we're almost done, anyways. I think
we are. Hold on. Sorry, my producing has been bad today.
That's okay. It's not like it's never bad.
Hell no, motherfuckers! Wake the fuck up.
All right, so my gripe is actually with Comcast. If for those of you who don't know, Comcast is a cable service here in the United States. They provide cable and internet. So I called Comcast today. I used to have this promotion. I paid $130 after taxes, $135 per month for Blast Internet, which is like super fast, like super fast for home internet, like 60 megs down, and or not megs, I'm sorry, gigs, 60 gigs down or
60 megs.
60 megs. I'm sorry, shit, fuck.
You work IT.
I know.
I'm idiot.
I'm getting confused here. It's late. 60 megs down, and I'm going from that to I was trying. Fuck, I'm losing my train of thought. God damn it! All right, back to what I was saying. Comcast fucked me. I took my current. I went up paying $135 a month for internet, 60 megs down plus TV. I had Showtime, HBO, and a bunch of other channels.
And you're only paying $130 a month?
$135 a month.
Why am I paying $140 for
Hold on, listen. So now my promotion, well, it was a promotion.
Oh.
Now my promotion has ended, and they moved me up to $154 a month. I'm like, what the fuck is this? $154. It's $20 more than what I'm paying before. What I was paying before. $20 a month is a lot. I could be doing a lot of other things with $20 a month. I get a Pornhub subscription for $20 a month. I get like 3 Pornhub subscriptions for $20 a month. I could subscribe to like 3 different porn sites.
You know how much food you could get at a Taco Bell?
You know how much McDonald's I could get? How many double cheeseburgers I get for $20 a month?
Shit.
So that's a lot of fucking money, man. I don't even pay for like Netflix, $20 a month.
And you're really penny pinching right now. So
I am, and I'm fucking poor as hell. So I called today to cancel. So this was my plan. I was gonna, if I cancel my cable, my internet's like $70 a month. Or actually, I'm sorry, the one I have right now is like $80 a month. So I was gonna lower my internet to the $70 one, which is the one next step underneath, which it's like 25 megs down, which is fine. And I would just cancel my TV service altogether, and I was going to sign up for PlayStation View, which is the PlayStation streaming service.
Yeah,
it's got a bunch of channels on it. It comes with HBO and Showtime for the highest package.
What?
Yeah.
How much is that? $
65 a month. But if you do the math, 65 plus 70 is like $130.
What kind of channels do you get?
AMC, you get all the good ones. AMC, Fox Sports 1.
Fox Sports 1.
Yeah.
I have a PlayStation 4.
You can go ahead and get PlayStation View if you wanted to.
And I'm paying cable.
Right.
And
you still need your internet though.
Yeah, I know I need the internet, but for basic ass TV,
But the cheapest plan is $35 a month if you don't want Showtime and HBO.
Oh, that's not that bad.
No, it's not.
But
$65 is every channel that they offer.
Actually,
I'll pull it up for you so you know the offerings. It's every channel they offer plus Showtime and HBO.
But I have Comcast right now, and for like $140 a month, well, my internet's pretty fast. I think last time I used an app to check the speed, I was like 80 to 90 megs a second.
Yeah, I mean my internet is like rated at 60, but yeah, I usually get like close to 80.
And I have
because Comcast usually gives you more than what you pay for, which is good. So if I pay for the 25 one, I'll probably get like closer to 30 or like 30.
And it's just you
30 megs.
You don't need
it. Exactly. It's just me, and I just need it for streaming and Skype.
But then I have like cable, but I got like the basic, like I don't have any movies and shit like that. Why am I paying $140 a month?
Mostly probably for your internet.
What the fuck?
You can step down. And so this is my gripe.
Well, I can't step down because I have a bunch of people in my house that use the internet.
So it's $39.99 a month for the like lowest plan, and it comes with your local channels for this PlayStation View: Animal Planet, BBC America, Bravo, Cartoon Network, CNBC, CNN, Discovery Family, Disney Junior, Disney XD, DIY, ESPN, ESPN2, Esquire, Food Network, Fox Business, Fox News, who fucking cares about that? Freeform, Fox Sports 1, very important because it has UFC. Fox Sports 2, also important because it has UFC. FX, FXX, HGTV, HLN, National Geographic, NBC Sportsnet, Oxygen, one of your favorites. So Sci-Fi, TBS, TLC, TNT, you're getting Travel, True TV, and USA Network.
You're getting pretty much everything except like the local channels.
Well, you get the local channels.
Holy shit!
That's for $40 a month with PlayStation View.
That's only for $40.
We're not. And by the way, we're not getting paid for this. This is not an advertisement.
We're just trying to spread the word because I didn't know about this.
Yeah. You also for $10 more, you get the core package, which is everything that Access has. The differences are beIN Sports if you like soccer. It's got a lot of soccer. Comcast Sportsnet.
Oh, so I can watch Bulls games.
So you can watch Bulls games for $45 a month. You get BTN, which is like a college channel, the golf channel, which you probably don't watch. NBA TV.
What?
Yeah. NFL Network. For your sports fans, it's got a lot of sports channels. The SEC station.
And how much is that?
Sundance TV, $45 a month.
That is $45 a month.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
If you go even higher to another $10, $54.99. You get everything Access and Core offers. Plus, you get BBC World News. You get. It's hard for me to switch between two. You get Life. I don't know what the fuck that is. ESPN Deportes for those who like Spanish. Fusion. You get a bunch of other Fox Sports channels.
Is it ESPN Deportes because Deportes?
Yeah. You get you're hilarious. You get Nat Geo, you get Machina, you get MGM, you get Impact.
All right, the point is that's
hold on for the Ultra Pack, which is what I want to get. It's $65.99. You get every fucking channel here that I've mentioned, plus a bunch of other ones like IFC, and you also get HBO and Showtime. HBO by itself is $15. Showtime is like $8.99. Say $9 even.
That is.
So how much? 15 plus $9.99.
15 plus $9.99.
or $9. 15 plus 9. So let's just say
24.
Right. Yeah, $24. Okay, that basic plan is like $39.99. So it's like, let's say $40. Round up to 40. 40 plus 24. So if you get the basic plan and you wanted HBO and Showtime, you're already at $63, which is what you're paying. You pay $1 more and you get all the other channels.
That is crazy.
Right,
crazy,
$65.
So it just depends. It just depends on your gamer tag, right? Or your, like.
No, you don't even need PlayStation Network for this.
You don't need PlayStation Plus?
No. You don't. You can just get this outright.
So I have two cable boxes, one in the living room and one in my mom's room. So if I already have a PlayStation 4. Excuse me. If I have a PlayStation 4 in my living room. If I put a PlayStation 4 in my mom's room.
You don't even need a PlayStation 4. Do you want to hear what else it works on besides the PlayStation?
What?
So here, check this out. It works on a Chromecast. It works on a Roku player. It works on a bunch of shit, dude. I think they also works on a Fire Stick. It doesn't just, you don't just need a PlayStation to get the PlayStation View. What? It's available for a bunch of other Android, Apple. You could play it off that.
So all I would have to do is put it on my PlayStation 4 in my living room because I'm gonna have it in there anyways.
Right.
And then probably get like a Chromecast or some shit.
Yeah, and you can stream up to, I think, 8 devices.
Put it in my mom's room.
You can do it fucking all over your house, every TV in your house.
That is a great deal. So
It is a great deal.
I should run that by her.
And not only that, you also have a cloud DVR service with PlayStation View.
No way.
Yep.
I don't have DVR in my fucking cable.
Exactly.
I don't have anything. I don't even have HD channels.
So, I mean, I don't know. So here, listen to this though. There is a little bit of a fine print, a catch.
Is there?
So for the first year, it's $64.99. If you get the highest package. For the second year, after the first year is up, that promotion ends because technically it's still a promotion.
Yeah.
Goes up to $74.99. So $10 more.
Just the first year, and it
The
doesn't.
first year is 64. The second year is after the first year, it's $74.99.
But it doesn't go any higher.
But it doesn't go any higher than that unless they change the prices. But right now, I mean, they're not changing it as we speak. So same thing, like so if you get the basic one, it's $39.99, and then after the first year, it'll go up to $49.99, and so on and so forth.
That is a really good deal.
Well, back to my gripe because we kind of drifted on my gripe. So I called Comcast because this is what I was planning to do. I was planning PlayStation View, keep the internet, drop my internet package from the $80 one to the $70 one. It's actually like $66. So 60, drop my internet down. I called them like, okay, I want to cancel. And they try, obviously they try to talk you into like, oh, I can give you a new promotion. And she's like, my new promotion will, it's like this much. And I'm like, does it come with HBO and Showtime? She's like, you keep your Showtime. You get Showtime free. I'm like, okay, well, what about HBO? No, you have to pay $15 extra for HBO. Okay, so how much does that come out to? Well, because you have an HD box and it's DVR and blah blah. It comes out to $145 a month. I'm like, bitch, this shit's only $10 less than what I'm paying now. Plus, it's still $10 more than what I was paying with my old promotion. So I'm getting fucked either way. I'm still paying $10, more than I really have to at this point. And she's like, yeah, but don't you want the best quality, blah, blah. I'm like, not really. I'm like, I'm good the way, I just need the internet. And she's like, okay, fine. I'll go ahead and take care of that for you. I'm like, okay, so she's like, just to make sure, I'm right. I'm going to cancel your cable and keep the internet and drop it. And I'm like, yeah, you want to drop that from the blast to the performance, which is the next step down. Save me save me some money since I'm just paying for the internet at this point.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, I'll take care of that. I just need to put you on a brief hold while I take care of that.
How long did they put you on hold for?
So she puts me on hold, right? I'm not on hold for a good 4 or 5 minutes. And then I hear somebody pick up the phone and I hear click. They fucking hung up. So I'm like, okay, maybe she still did it. I get home because she said this is going to take effect immediately. I get home, turn the TV on. Still got TV. Should go into my account, log in. It still shows that my TV is active and everything, and my internet's still at the same speed it was. I did a speed test too, just to double check. Still getting the same speed. The bitch hung up on me. Didn't do goddamn thing. She didn't cancel anything. She didn't downgrade anything. So basically, I got to call back and talk to somebody and go through the same bullshit I just went through. And the same spiel. All for that. And the reason I think she did that is because, they get hit. If they get a cancellation, it takes if you get, you're not supposed, you only supposed to get so many, and you're supposed to keep.
They probably teach them to like try to sweet talk them and try to keep it in. And if somebody cancels on that looks like that's like a derogatory mark on them.
Right. So she fucking hung up on me. I was like, you fucking bitch. So man, tomorrow I'm gonna be like, nope. I'm like, I talked to somebody yesterday. They hung up on me. I don't even want to hear anything. I just need you to do this right now. And you're lucky I'm fucking keeping this internet because I could very well go to another provider.
Yeah.
We all know where I'm not going to do that because Comcast has the fastest internet. But they don't need to know that, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm pissed. Those fuckers.
Well, I mean, is that really surprising though? Because I've heard numerous times that Comcast has the lowest customer ratings.
Yeah, I try not to deal with their customer service, but still, they're fucking assholes, man. I'm definitely canceling. I don't give a fuck what. If they, actually, that's not true. If they can go under $130 a month and keep everything I have, I'll do it. But if they can't beat $130 a month, they can go fuck themselves.
You tell them, Junkyard.
That's right. So that is my gripe.
Hell no, motherfuckers! Wake the fuck up.
I mean, a lot of people are doing that anyways. A lot of people are ditching cable and just sticking to streaming services.
Yeah, and actually, the PlayStation View actually offers a 14-day trial. Oh. So I'm gonna actually tomorrow morning. I'm gonna sign up for it, and I'm gonna just check it out just in case before I actually call back. Make sure. But I read reviews because I was looking at a couple of streaming services. I was looking at PlayStation View, Sling TV, and I guess DirecTV has a streaming service now as well. But the deal breaker for me, the one that actually got me with PlayStation is the DVR. I love the DVR service. Yeah. Okay. The thing that really got me was Sling. I was so close with thinking about getting Sling, but the problem with Sling is one, it doesn't have a DVR. But what really like kind of put it a little bit over PlayStation for a second, but then I thought about it and I'm like, that's stupid. Is that Sling TV has the FYI network and PlayStation View doesn't.
So you could watch Married at First Sight? Yeah. So that was almost a deal breaker?
That was almost a deal breaker. But then I realized, wait, FYI puts Married at First Sight for free on their website for a week. So the day after it airs, they throw it on their website. You can watch it.
Just watch it
without having to log in or anything.
Probably have to go through a bunch of ads, but you'll watch it.
I don't give a fuck. I'll watch Married at First Sight. That's all I care about. I want to see who's getting married next year. It's in Chicago this next season.
Oh yeah, so it's a must watch.
And one of my friends might actually be on it.
Oh.
So we will see. But anyway, the deal breaker was definitely. So Sling TV has a cloud-based DVR as well. That's in beta, and it's only for Roku players. I would be using it on my Xbox One, so that doesn't work for me. I don't have a Roku. I'm not gonna buy a Roku.
Yeah.
So fuck that. So I have a PlayStation 4. Might as well take advantage of it, right?
Yeah, might as well.
And if I wanted another TV, it's up to 8 devices. If I really wanted to, I could buy a Chromecast for like $30. Throw it on this one. Buy a Chromecast for my mom's bedroom.
Then we could finally watch TV down here.
Yeah, if I bought a Chromecast. You want to chip in for a Chromecast?
I'll buy you a Chromecast.
Yeah.
For your wedding gift.
Thank you for a wedding gift. That's a great wedding gift. Thanks, Mama.
One Chromecast.
Anyway, so yeah. PlayStation View. Check it out. All right, let's go ahead. Let's just get to our question, shall we?
Too many questions. There's too many questions.
The appropriate question is, where in the hell are they?
Excuse me. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
If my answers frighten you, Vincent, then you should cease asking scary questions.
Today's question. Dear NKOTP, it has happened again. Another stressful, unpleasant Thanksgiving for me. My husband has out-of-town relatives who fly in using frequent flyer miles. They got picked up from the airport on arrival and returned to the airport for departure. They spend a week here eating, drinking, and being entertained. Never once have they offered to buy any food, help with meals, or take us out for dinner. If we go out for a meal, it's always our treat. They brag nonstop about how much money they are saving, and they could well afford to be gracious. This has been happening for 15 years. They invite themselves. I do not enjoy their company. My husband is aware of how I feel, but has asked me to tolerate them because they are the only blood relatives he's in contact with outside of our family. I am left to do the laundry and cleaning after they leave. They have a nice vacation, and I feel used and abused. How can I get rid of them and still keep peace in the family? Fed up with freeloaders.
Have kids.
She probably does have kids.
Have more.
What is that? How is that going to help?
So they don't have any room to sleep. Like, oh shit, we would let you stay here, but I have like 15 kids.
It's okay. We can sleep on the floor.
Like, oh shit, there's shit all over the place because kids, as you know, can't use the washroom.
So you just shit on the floor.
Or maybe if like her relatives are allergic to something. Hopefully they're allergic to a cat or a dog, and just get a bunch of those.
It's okay. I can take an allergy pill every night before bed.
Oh, shit, that's good. Sabotage your allergy pills. Switch them with Tic Tacs.
I don't think that's gonna work, Mama.
I don't know. That's tricky. I would tell her husband, or she should tell her husband, next time they come here, you're paying for everything.
He probably does.
All right. Well, I don't see the problem then.
Because it's their money. They're a unit now, Mamba.
But well, that means he doesn't have any money for himself.
No, it would be like she doesn't have any money because he's paying for shit that he would be spending on them.
All right. Maybe she just has to confront him. Just like, look.
She has, but he's asked her to tolerate them because it's his only blood relatives.
Yeah, he probably doesn't even like him anyways. Why is he?
Because he wants to like still see them because it's his only relatives.
Huh.
I mean, she's in between a rock and a hard place. How about this?
I mean, she's been putting up with 15 years. Can't you just put up with it some more?
For another 15
Yeah, exactly.
Till they die?
Exactly. You've been putting it... I thought this was like, a year or two, but 15 years, you might as well just deal with it.
It's horrible advice, Mama.
I mean, it's not horrible advice. She's been... To put up... That's like the same thing as you dealing with your engagement for 10 years. Like, at one point, if you're in it so long, you might actually enjoy it.
I would do this. I would just stop paying for everything. I would, so, I'm assuming since she pays for everything, I would let them come over and stay. But there would never be any food in the house. I just wouldn't buy food.
For that week. If
they're hungry, they should just leave. Be like, oh, we'll be right back. Go eat and come back. And if they're like, oh, where did you guys go? We went out to eat.
Yeah.
Oh, why didn't you let us know? Oh, we can, we can take you next time. And then you guys take them and then be like, oh, can we split the check? This will, it's just these 3 meals right here or whatever, however many she has.
Yeah.
And then, they let them pay for their own shit and force them to pay. Like, put them in a spot where they have to pay. Like, what are they going to do? You pay for your own meal, and then they're just going to have to pay. What the fuck are they going to do?
Especially if they're bragging, saying that they...
Or even do this. I have another... If you go to a sit-down restaurant, if you get up ahead of time, like, oh, I'm going to go to the bathroom, go tell your waitress, hey, split the check, or be like, here's my credit card, or my debit card, or whatever. Here's for my meals, for these, 3 meals. And then have her bring them the check, and then when they expect to pay, be like, "Hey, man, look at the check. That's all your stuff. I already paid for my shit." like, be like, "All right, like, if you want, we'll meet you back at the house."
Yeah.
If they don't, if you drove them there, be like, "I mean, we gotta go. It's getting kind of late. Like, you should probably hurry up and pay that tab."
Split it. I mean, when the waitress be like,
no, but it's easier if she pays for it first, and they like, because even if you split, they'd be like, "Oh shit."
That's true.
They'll pull an Eric. They'll be like, "Oh, I forgot my wallet."
Or they could like order a bunch of shit thinking that they'll.
Right.
Oh, I guess you got a point.
So it's better like she let them think that she's gonna pay as always, and then she gets up ahead of time and just pays for it, and that way they're left without the choice. They have to pay, and if they don't pay, then fuck, they gotta go wash dishes or something. They gotta keep
She didn't say how old
be square with the house.
How old these people are? Would they?
No.
Oh.
But anyway, I think that's my advice. That's what I think they should do.
I think she just make the house unbearable for that week.
What else? Yeah, well, I mean that's a good point too. Like, what else could you do around the house to just make it unbearable besides not having any food? Because think about it, if you're hungry all the time and you're not getting free meals,
Yeah.
I mean that's already
You would
unbearable.
be-
Especially
it's
when
like-
you're so used to it.
It's like at my dad's house. I don't really go over there a lot because they don't have cable.
You're right.
They don't have internet. I don't want to eat his shitty food. This place isn't that cleansly. So I just, I don't go over there as much.
Right, and maybe you should just stop picking up after them and like don't take them anywhere. Be boring as fuck.
Lock up the toilet paper, lock up the food, put locks on everything.
And like you said, they entertain, so you probably take them around town and shit.
Yeah.
Don't stop doing that. Just don't take them anywhere. Just be like, oh, you know what? I don't like the car is like only it can't only drive like more like if it drives more than 5 miles, then it, like stops working. So we can only get around town here. Like we can't really go anywhere.
Yeah, sabotage your car for the week.
You don't have to sabotage. Just say.
Well, don't make it undrivable, but do something where that week.
And be like, just, and if they when they come in and
take the spark plug
instead of picking up, be like, oh man, you know what? I totally forgot that, little Joni has her Christmas pageant or whatever the fuck. I don't know, that day, and we can't pick you up at the airport. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to take a taxi.
Oh, they even have to pick him up too?
Yeah, you hear that? Pick him up and take him to the airport.
Yeah, these people are the worst.
I know. So fuck that. Just stop doing it. Like, let them stay with you. And when they realize how shitty it is, they just will not want to come over anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I say. It's better advice than just deal with it for another 15 years.
I mean, I'm just going with the idea that they already had. 15 years is a long time. So, might as well tough it out.
All right, guys.
For a few more decades.
Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/NKOTP1. Follow us on Twitter @NewKidsInThePod. See us on Instagram, also @NewKidsInThePod. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, and YouTube. Shoot us an email like Chester Cheetah and Pancho Villa, newkidsonthepod@gmail.com. You can also leave us a voicemail, 774-40-NKOTP. Mr. Very Nice, give us a call. You know the number, 774-40-NKOTP. Let us know you're still alive. Please. We love you. We miss you. Pancho Villa, shoot us an email.
I tolerate you.
We tolerate you. All right. Everybody, this is our last episode of the new year, or of the old year of 2016.
Yeah. So.
We will be back next year at some point. Hopefully with our third podcast partner.
I don't know. I don't think it's really necessary. I think with him here, the conversation is flowing. Things are getting said. With Tony here, he kind of it takes him a long time to piece together what he's saying. So there's a lot of ums, and it just drags on when he's talking. So maybe we don't need him. Maybe we're better off.
And you know what? Here's a little inside information for our listeners that they didn't know ahead of time. When we came up with this podcast, it originally was only going to be me, Momba, and I. And then Tony's like, I want to do it too. And we're like, okay.
So maybe we should.
So
maybe
that could have been.
So he's like one of those people. They just invited himself, and then we have to pay for everything.
This could have been Momba and I, and it could have been peanut butter and jelly time.
Peanut butter and jelly time. What a great idea. Missed opportunity there.
Instead of New Kids on the Pod, it would have been peanut butter and jelly time starring Momba and JYD.
What a waste. Now somebody else is going to use that name.
I mean, we can always change, the name now that Tony's gone.
Yeah, we don't
have a new intro.
We don't want anything to do with NKOTP that's dead. That's behind us. We are now officially peanut butter jelly time.
What's going to be our new intro song? Can you come up with one?
Right now?
Yeah.
Just do the Mr. Very Nice thing. No, it's down, it's down.
So just play that every single time as our intro music. But it's still...
Who got that good D?
Oh,
that could be it.
That's not like, an actual like intro song.
Or it could be that song, Peanut Butter Jelly. Peanut Butter Jelly.
Isn't that copyrighted?
I doubt it. It's all over the internet. People just steal that shit.
All right, guys. That's it for us.
You think somebody that made Peanut Butter Jelly Time went through the process of copyrighting that shit?
Yeah.
It's probably some kid in his basement doesn't know what the fucking copyright is.
Maybe.
All right.
We'll see you next year. Have a great new year. Come up with some resolutions. We'll come up with ours. We'll talk about it next week.
Me and my girlfriend were trying to get in shape.
Sweet. Don't tell us now. We'll save it for the next episode, asshole.
Oh, shit. Disregard.
Come with a new resolution other than that. All right,
my
guys.
resolution is to stop spoiling resolutions.
My new resolution is to not be get Tony off this podcast.
Yeah, we'll do it. No Tony 2017.
Is that hashtag no Tony 2017? All right, guys. In a world
full of a bunch of people dying, 2016, I'm dead on the inside.
All right, guys.
Check out our new show,
Peanut Butter and Jelly Time.
Yeah, not only that, use a predator to catch a predator. That's where
Starring Tony Devine.
Yeah, that's where he's going. He's leaving this podcast to start his own venture, Predator to catch a predator.
He is the predator.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys. We will check you next year. Have a great and safe New Year's. Don't drink and drive. Don't Uber because that shit's expensive too. But get a ride. Have a designated driver. That's the smart way to go. Find that stick in the mud that doesn't drink. All right, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Right.